Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb, you're you, and this is Pharaoh. Onwards we go. Not until the next... Wait, was there no inundation? Was there no... There was no inundation. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. Maybe I should be a bit careful now with my bid to harvest everything. Nah, I still need the straw. One more. One more purging of grain. On the bright side, the surface farms finally made a harvest. And so that's why they were also, yeah, also fully grown. They simply could not harvest, because I couldn't deliver the grain anywhere. That's what was happening. So I've been deleting something like 15,000 bushels of wheat. We've had quite the excess. What are you complaining about? Blessings? Employees needed? Yeah. Yeah, the employees needed was expected. I don't have much room for new people though. We have room there and here. New homes might not be enough, but they're certainly they're gonna help. Basically, our problem now is that we're facing the age thing, right? People are getting older in the city, and therefore they're going to need quote-unquote replacements. And I might have to extend over to the other side of the riverbank. I mean, we're not short of build space in the slightest. We can just double the city on the other bank of the river if we want to. And we have the food for it, and the money for it. So that wouldn't be undoable. I'd rather not do it though. For a handful of reasons. 118 days since the last festival for Seth. Let's go and party for Seth. He hasn't had a party in what? 10 years. Needs one. Hey, look at that, we got a face. Nose and everything. Yeah, we need more masonry and more carpentry work, but that's fine. It's getting there. We're getting closer to the tops of both pyramids. Yep, we're bringing in all the bricks and everything there. And apparently we still need... Okay, one more. Look at that, we're finally producing meat again, because now we finally have straw. So basically what happened there for the straw supply, Ptah's blessing kept the brickworks supplied with straw. Otherwise they would have shut down completely, like the beef industry did. So we kind of lucked out there, I guess. Anyways, we're trying to make it so that we're actually... So why are these still full of lettuce? Pomegranates. Okay, so you're not buying the grain directly. So these should empty of these resources eventually. Maybe people aren't eating it as much as anymore. And actually, that feels like what's happening now, that people aren't eating as much anymore. They're content with less. Okay, you're just waiting for deliveries, then they're on the way. I hope. You're having trouble finding labor now. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so it's not the water thing. I thought it was the fact that we had water wells, but apparently that's not it. We removed all the water wells now, right? You don't have a water well? No. Is it because you do not have water? I mean, I can fix that too. Here, have a proper water supply. More grain to be deleted. Let's try again. Seems so stupid, but I have to do it so they can get straw. Okay, everything was submerged. I didn't actually go and see if they were harvested properly. At least everyone has greens. What about you? Do you have all... You only have 2 foodstuffs. Is that really enough for these buildings? I thought it would at least need at least 3 different foods. Apparently not. I can only supply 2 right now, so... And they aren't evolving. Oh, never mind, you do have grain and meat. But the bazaars... don't have those resources. Yeah, okay, color me confused. Suppose I should not be unhappy about it. I mean, it's working in my favor. We even have some straw. Woohoo! Why can't I feed like grain to the cows? I almost wish there was a toggle for it. Accept grain as well as straw. So you have labor issues because you have to go all the way down here to find labor access. Yeah. That is a bit of a problem, but it's not a big problem. We still have enough linen to go around in the city, so I'm okay with that. My own treasury is now 13,600 ebons. Nice. I'm gonna need that money if my kingdom rating doesn't go up soon. I guess we've flubbed so many things in the early game that we're gonna struggle to get the kingdom rating up to a decent level, unfortunately. But clear this one again. I think I do. One more clearing. And apparently there was a boom bust because I see a whole bunch of people marching in. So someone lost access to something for a brief second. Unfortunate. We gotten to the point where you don't need bricks anymore? No. Not quite. Getting closer though. No. Oh, and festivals. successful party for Bast. Party, party. Yeah, all the deals are delivered, that's fine. I don't want to have to give gifts. I'm poor. And the more gifts we give now, the harder it's going to be on the next map, because we know we need to toss in tons of money into the city. We know. If I don't have 10,000 gold to give to the city, then we're going to struggle, I think. And the gifts cost, put it mildly, a lot of money. Fine, send a modest gift, let's just see if it helps. That improved by 3 points. Yeah. It is so not worth it. After basically give my entire treasury every single time. Because it scales depending on how much money you've saved. Yeah. No, I need my monies for the next city. You just have to rely on the other cities demanding things. Usually so good at demanding things, but they almost always do that in the early game when you're really struggling. And then, when you're actually well off, they don't ask for anything anymore. Which is a pity. More limestone is being carried in, right? Yes. I suppose it is a mixed blessing that the limestone is so far away. It gives these some time to restock. The masons are coming in. There we go. Okay, so I guess we have a platform down there or something. Either way. We're carving more on the Sphinx. Adding bricks where needed. Well, granaries for the upcoming harvest. Yeah, let's see. Is our overflow warehouse full? It is. So, let me delete that. And we had something happen. Yes, I know that's a control panel. I'm just trying to... That's a dock. There we go. What was it that happened? Blessing. Yeah, fine. More blessings. There we go, got the rump on the Sphinx down. Halfway through the carving process, need a bit more carpentry. Not bad at all. Come on, cities of Egypt, demand things. Okay, so we have an issue. These weren't harvested at all. These weren't harvested at all. No room for the lettuce or the grain. And now they're drowned. The perfect one? Well, pretty close to perfect. And there's like 3 or 4 squares in the whole plane that weren't covered. If only we could send goods as gifts. Instead of having to use my own monies. Or if I could send, or if we could sell these things manually, in bulk, instead of just through the trade system, I suppose. Either way. Either way. Maybe I should add more limestone quarries at this point. I can fit 1 or 2 in. I can fit 1 in at least. 20% output of increase in output with 1 one little quarry. Yeah, I think the Sphinx will finish first simply because they don't have enough limestone. Yeah, it very much looks that way. Is this the last? It is the last. Not gonna need more bricks for the pyramid now. In which case we can export more bricks for monies. I mean, not that we need it. Or we can just import bricks, I don't know. Export over 1200 because someone occasionally asks for bricks. Yeah, seems fine. And it still says 56% completed, that's just... yeah. I mean, the last stage of the pyramid is just to carve out the outer facade, and that's such a quick job compared to hauling all the rocks in. Okay, so we're not going to need that many more limestone blocks after all then, because the last 6 levels of each pyramid will only require 2 blocks. So, 2 blocks each. So, yeah, getting somewhere. Employees needed, yeah, I know. Not much I can do about it, truth be told. I mean, I won't need the bricklayers anymore. Gonna wait and see. I mean, I don't need bricklayers for this one anymore. But I'm fairly certain this is the last level where we need bricklayers up here, so... Oh! Well then, I thought they were stuck on going by road, but apparently not. These guys are going overland down to the Sphinx. Huh. Interesting, I thought they had to follow the road. Good news for us, I guess. Yeah, the worst thing they can ask from us right now is pretty much meat. I will have so little of it. Well. If they want lettuce or pomegranates or grain, or bricks, or pottery or anything, they only have to ask. How many more limestones on this one? 2 loads, I think. I pity the poor cart workers that walk all the way down here to see if they can get limestone. If they all arrive at the same time, then some of them are gonna go home unhappy. Oh well. I won't need as many stonemasons either, actually, but yeah. One at a time here. Let's see, do any brick makers go up the pyramid? No. Okay. You're hereby fired. Ye be fired. I'm gonna see if we can just balance out the unemployment for the rest of the game. We are gonna have some issues there, but shouldn't be too bad. How many are we short of right now? It's actually fairly balanced. Yeah, 13 unemployed. That's nothing. You're gonna force me to give away my fortune, aren't you? Grumble. Either we have to play for like 3 or 4 hours or something, or I'm gonna be forced to give up my fortune. I mean, Egypt isn't demanding anything. Maybe that'll change once the pyramids are done, I don't know. I do not know. Now they're all happy. Seems good to me. We were still exporting limestone, weren't we? Do all this. I forgot to disable that. Oh, no matter. I think we're exporting about 24 blocks, so... no big deal. Yeah, the Sphinx is definitely gonna finish first. Just need a little bit more masonry and carpentry work. More blessings, that's fine. Carving out one mean kitty. There we go, one more step down. Look at that. The rump is done, the back pedestal is done. Well, most of the face is done. I mean, we still have some scaffolding here, so I'm not sure if this... we're quite done on that side, perhaps. And this wall still needs some construction. Still, they'll be working on it. There we go, look at that. 2 paws. Is that all the, not quite all the masonry work, but we're getting very close. Like a little bit of rough stone on the edge here, I suppose. Yeah. Is that the access point back there? No. Well, look at that, the overflow warehouse isn't full. It has one little block shortage. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. As long as the luxury dwellings have everything they need, I are happy. It keeps us quite prosperous. Oh, good lord, yes. Do we seriously have 170,000 Debens in the treasury now? Seriously? Yeah. Oh boy. Tax rate yields about 30,000 Debens every year. Yikes. Okay, that's yeah, that's good. I mean, exports 9,000. Taxes 29,000. course, you do have a bit of unemployment, but no party for bust. And now Kingdom rating is going down because I'm not meeting the demands quickly enough. Come on. It's gonna be a catch-22, isn't it? Oh, your Kingdom rating isn't meeting the Kingdom rating number quickly enough. We're gonna deduct from it. And make you fall even further behind. Yeah, I might have to start just pumping out my monies. And I can't skim more money from the city either. We are at the cap. I thought 100 debens a month. So we could do this. I could just send gifts all the time and hope that we can survive the next map with no money. But yeah, not sure if want to do. Either way, it is time for a short break. Thank you for watching.